What's up, Capricorn? Let's see what you can expect during Capricorn season. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Capricorn placements. Happy birthday, you guys. It's officially started. I'm seeing the Devil card in my head, obviously. I feel like during your season, you guys could be faced with a lot of temptations. You can also be faced with toxic behaviors being illuminated to you. Okay, so there's a lot of self-awareness that I'm really picking up on. You could find yourselves in long-term committed relationships as well. So if you're not currently in a long-term relationship, I feel like there's a potential to meet someone around your season that could be a long-term potential partner here for you guys. Like I said, there could be temptation lurking about, but I also do see that you guys are going to be shown some of your more toxic traits in order to help you to heal those and transmute those, okay? So I'm getting like a lot of lessons. I'm getting a lot of healing, but I'm also getting more self-awareness for you guys. All right, so let's see. Starting off, you guys have the Three of Wands. You have the Temperance, the Star, and you have the Six of Pentacles. And then you have the Chariot to the Justice here. There's going to be a lot of forward movement that you guys can be looking forward to here during your season. So I feel like if you've started something, whether this is a project, whether this is a business venture, even if you are currently kind of looking at a long-term goal here, I do see you guys putting in more work and effort to make this happen. So I see things kind of just going along smoothly. Now, a lot of you moving forward is going to have a lot to do as well with you cutting certain habits out. So I feel like that just kind of confirms what I was saying about illuminating any kind of toxic traits, having that self-awareness. And again, this is about what you guys want from here on out. Every year is different, and so it just feels like wherever you are currently, I feel like there's more, right? When I first opened the deck, the Ace of Pentacles was the first card that I saw, and secondary to that was the Nine of Cups. So I feel like a lot of financial blessings are headed your way. Whether they're through promotions or maybe you'll be switching careers. That could be something you're looking forward to as well. But I do see a lot of good things coming in for you guys. This is the time kind of to really buckle down and figure out how it is that you want to spend the next year, just in general, in terms of what you want your financial stability to look like, your stability just in general, with as well as incorporating, you know, mental and physical health as well, spiritual health. So moving forward, I feel like things are going to be moving along smoothly for you, but now's the time to really recognize the parts that you really want to work on in order to see forward movement in those areas in your lives, okay? With the Three of Wands to the Temperance, there's been a lot of patience, and there'll continue to be patience during your season here. I feel like you guys are thinking about just, again, career, right? Location, where you want to be, what you want to do. You could see a lot of changes happening at this time, or at least changes starting to develop. Okay, so this is like you changing your mindset. This is you trying to figure out what you want to do. And I see you guys needing to be patient with yourselves, because I feel like you're going to be coming up with different ideas. So you could be playing around with the notions of changing careers, or maybe just looking at different companies, looking at different ways to really fund your future here. So I do feel like whatever this is, your eye is on the prize. And again, it's going to require you to be patient, especially during your season here. I feel like there's a level of excitement where you can't wait to get started on whatever this is. With the Temperance to the Star, a lot of healing has and needs to take place for you guys. I feel like during Sagittarius season, I feel like some of you guys were like left alone or something like that, or maybe you stopped dating. There's just something here about you guys being alone that I'm picking up on, where you weren't so much focused on dating or talking to other people, like where maybe you have the rest of the year. I feel like a lot of you guys are focusing on yourself, on your well-being here. So I feel like there's just going to be a continuation into your season with that. Now, I feel like some of you guys could have changed your routine as well. You could have incorporated more workouts, more walking even. Just something simple about your day-to-day that I feel you guys could have incorporated some change. But it just feels like moving forward, you guys are starting to feel really good about yourselves. You could have spent this last year really challenging yourself when it comes to your healing, whether that's emotional, mental, or physical. Here, like this is like you guys having picked up running, right? Maybe now you spent the year doing marathons and stuff like that. So now this is something that you feel you're incorporated in the long term here. Again, that's just a continuation of whatever that is. But outside of that, I do see a lot of healing that's taken place for you guys. A lot of really just reflecting here. I do feel like there's some sort of wish fulfillment that could come in for you during your season. So again, I feel like it's a give and take, right? So in the beginning, I said that I saw your card, your major arcana was the devil card, right? And so I feel like the more that you kind of are able to look at the negative traits that you have, look at any toxic traits, look at anything that really doesn't serve you for your highest good. I feel like once you get rid of those habits or those people or those situations, I feel like the universe comes in clutch and like really rewards you, right? So for every bad thing you get rid of will be replaced with something good, but it's up to you to decipher how well into your healing you are in order to accept those things, because universe could give you all the money in the world, but if you're feeling like you're undeserving of that, you're not going to know what to do with it, therefore pushing the blessing away. So again, there's a lot of self-awareness here that needs to continue to happen, or at least working on that. All right, with the start of the Six of Pentacles, I feel like the better that you feel, the more that things are starting to be put in the right place in your life here. I feel like with the Six of Pentacles, you're just focusing on your scales, and considering that you also got the Justice card, I feel like that's all this is about, creating balances in your life, whether that's balancing out, it's like, do I want to have 3 meals a day, or do I want to have 1 meal a day, right? Do I want to stop snacking, or what do I want to do? So it's little things like that. So you guys really could be focusing on your physical health right now. But ultimately, I see you guys really putting things in their place where they belong, and continuing to benefit from the organization of your life, right? So I do feel like anything that has created or has become imbalanced in your life, you're going to find a balance for that. You're going to find a place and a way to do these things. So I feel like going into the new year and continuing into your season, you guys are going to start to find that you're more balanced in all the things you do. So you won't just be focusing on work or just dating or hanging out. You know what I mean? Like you're going to have a really solid foundation here. That's going to come into play for you. Like I said, starting in your season, and I feel like if you continue to go down that path, then you'll have a really balanced year, because you'll have set yourself up for success here. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you guys in the next one.